had this full off season with the program?
Physically, I feel like physically I feel like I'm in great shape. Coach Joe, he primed us up, the whole team, and got guys' bodies right and transformed into a different version that you can see yourself in. So I feel like I'm physically perfectly fine where I should be at right now.
Do you feel different on the field already in any way?
I don't know. I would probably say I feel like I'm more explosive, faster. I mean, I'm obviously heavier, but I feel like heavier in a good way. So,
Rachaad, what are you weighing at now, Rachaad?
Right now I'm weighing about 208, 209. So I'm just trying to keep that weight maintained through camp in the season.
And what were you coming into ASU?
Coming into ASU, I was about like 195.
Okay. So what went into that, like the eating you had to do in order to kind of get where you're at?
What went into it is just consistency, for real. That was just the big thing. The things you eat, obviously you try to watch, but I mean, I'm a college athlete, so you guys know how that goes. So, but really just consistency.
And what was your meal plan like? Like, were you trying to get certain macros, or what all went into that?
Nothing really. It was just kind of taking what they give us, things like that, but just trying to make sure I eat like little snacks in between, things like that, after we getting fed like lunch, dinner and breakfast.
Rachaad, what does Case Hatch bring to the table?
Case Hatch, he just different. I mean, Case Hatch is Case Hatch, man. I don't know, like he just a different breed. I mean, he gonna sell, he gonna give you his all. So that's what I would really say I get from Case Hatch is he gonna put everything on the line and put the team first, just so we can, get the job done and get the win.
Rachaad, last year was great for you, averaging 10 yards a carry. It was historic. I mean, obviously that's hard to match, but what are your personal expectations for yourself this year?
I mean, personal expectations, I really kind of don't ever come in with personal expectations, just being honest and truthful. I just do whatever the team needs me to do, and like I said, just try to take it one play at a time and take what the defense gives me. So.
What have you seen out of Chip this offseason? What have you been working on?
Chip, that's my guy. Honestly, Chip, what I've seen, he's explosive, fast. Just being able to catch the ball more, things like that, got better at that. And like I said, he's fast. Me and him, we probably neck to neck now.
You gonna get a foot race?
I don't know. Everybody been asking. He be asking me sometimes too. So we just got to find the right time and right setting, and we can get something going.
Rachaad, you and Chip obviously got to show your stuff last season. Is there anybody who didn't have the same type production as you guys had in the 4-game stint that has impressed you so far?
I would say, I mean, Nagata, we got just a strong running back core, and relationship. So I would kind of say like, Daniel Nagata, he kind of didn't get a chance that much, but when he did get a chance, you still seeing things out of him, and he just. What I love about him is, most guys will transfer or something, relieve, and he just, sticking with it, trusting the process. And, me and Chip preach it to him all the time too. Like, when it's your turn, just go ahead, be ready and be prepared to go to work.
A lot of people say that running the ball is an attitude. When do you guys feel like you first kind of developed that attitude that you could run the ball on people?
Honestly, like you said, it's an attitude. So in reality, all we talk about is like we don't want to be tackled. Like you don't want to go to the ground, and just think about football and offense and running the ball. I mean, obviously you want to score. Like that's your mindset every time. No matter if you don't score when you get that ball, or get the carry, get the catch. That's your mindset. Is I'm trying to score every time I touch it.
Where are you at with your benchmarks in the weight right now with bench and squat and all that?
Right now I'm obviously higher than what I used to be. I'm up there in max, things like that. I would say I'm probably obviously lifting the most I ever lifted in my life and things like that. And I say I'm at some great milestones.
I saw you shouting out your offensive lineman on Twitter for the NIL stuff. What do you just feel like about that? What they can do this year?
Yeah, I'm just trying to shout out. I mean, you can shout out. a good amount of positions. I mean that's really kind of slept on because, like I said, just most NIL deals and things like that goes to like skill guys, the guys that's shining, but not really the guys that's doing. I wouldn't say like dirty work, but some hard work, which is offensive linemen, defensive linemen, linebackers, guys like that, even like certain DBs. So I was just trying to shout out, get them some love, get them going and things like that.
How do you feel about them this year and their capability, your offensive line?
I feel like we all talented. Every group. I feel like offensive line, they're very strong. Some of them obviously gained healthy and good weight. Still, some of them fast and things like that. So I feel like they're in great shape and they all coming back. So that's a great thing.
Back to NIL, do you have anything coming down the pipe that you can talk about yet?
Nah. I mean, not really. I mean, it'd be deals here and there, but I just try not to take every deal and just stick to the flow. I'll be trying to really just focus on football because that kind of handle everything else to handle. So.
What goes into the decision-making process when you're choosing whether or not to capitalize on one of those NIL deals?
I mean, a lot for me. I mean, everybody else is different, but for me, it's just the requirements. What do you have to do? Things like that. How much time will it take away from certain things and things like that? Do I have enough time for it? Just things like that. So, basically the things that, when you hear, you got reporters and you hear a lot of people that necessarily they're not saying they don't agree with NIL, but they it could take away from school or it could take away from here. So the things like that, and I'm pretty sure a bunch of other athletes, think the same way. Just seeing, how much would it take away from certain aspects of what you're trying to do and trying to accomplish.
You mentioned Daniel. What's his progress been like? I know he had the muscle soreness when he came in last spring. What's his progress been like and how he's been developing as a player?
Progress been good. He gained weight as well. Body transformed. He looked good. He got faster. Same as well. He's healthy now. I would just say, he just competing. Everybody waiting on their opportunity. Waiting on their turn, and he's in good spirits, man. He's a great teammate.
Good. And for Coach Iguano, the conversations he's had with you guys, what kind of expectations he's putting on you in terms of practice and what he wants to see out of you guys this year?
Honestly, he don't. I mean, everybody got expectations, but he just tell us to be ourselves, be us. Kind of control what we can control, and just kind of get better each and every day. Don't let a day go by. Don't waste a day, and don't waste the opportunity.
How much more comfortable do you feel now that it's your second year in the system?
I mean, the system is different. I love the system. I say this all the time. Coach Hill offensive system is different. I like it. It's great with guys with ability. I mean, with talents like most of us have to get us in open space and capitalize on that. So you feel very comfortable. You feel very confident. You just trying to stay level-headed and just put your head down and keep working.
Do you see you, Daniel, and Chip as kind of a three-headed monster?
Yeah. I say for sure we're three-headed monster. It just kind of that's kind of nickname everybody gave to us, but in reality, we don't mention that to ourselves or things like that. We just, like I said, keep our head down. We just keep working, and everything else, like I said, it's gonna take care of itself.
You mentioned Chip with his hands. Where do you feel like he's at right now as a receiver, and what do you think the capability could be for your guys as receivers collectively?
I feel like he's in great spirits. I feel like he's in great, his hands got, way better. For real, it's gonna be, to everybody to see. He gonna have to show everybody, and I believe he will. And then what was the last one?
Yeah, and you guys collectively, because you had a couple times where you got some passes as a receiver and took off in the USC game. What do you feel like you can do in that department as a group this year?
I feel like we could just take advantage of kind of every opportunity, and honestly, I feel like we pride ourselves, and Coach Iguano pride us on being able to do it all, being able to be an every down back and just stay on the field and not have a weakness in your game.
Thanks,
Thank you guys.
Rachaad.
Appreciate you guys so much.
Thank you.